Hello everybody. Thought we'd get out and survey the damage here in Drayton, South Carolina. Well, there she is, folks, right in my bedroom. Got another storm coming. Got another big tree hovering over my house. And they're not my trees. Had everything cut down when we first bought this house years ago, so they wouldn't fall on their house. Only to have it taken down by the neighbor's trees. Here's the back view. It's on my deck. It's ripped the overhang off my house. Tore my fence down in multiple places, but there. It's a pretty good sized tree. Almost got my building, which actually is insured. That's why it didn't hit it, I guess. But these are the smaller of the branches. You can see this thing is huge. It is stuck through the top of my house, right there. And that is my bedroom. And I was laying in the bed 30 minutes before this tree fell. Under all this mess is my just installed spring of this year brand new HVAC system. Destroyed. My deck destroyed. Overhang, guttering, destroyed. And all because somebody else don't take care of their trees. Let's see if we could get over here and there you go. How's that for a tree? Right through my fence, right out of his yard. You know how much damage he had? None. What's going on, Super One-Handed? Yeah, it's crazy. I had never done a live, so I thought I'd try it and take y'all on a little walking tour of my neighborhood. I apologize for it being shaky and me sounding crappy. But that's how it works, I guess. This house here has a hole in the roof. Fire department come and cut a tree this morning to allow us access to nowhere. Huge trees down. Classic car crushed. Hello, Travis. Thanks for joining in. Roofing material from somewhere. Another big tree crushed a garage. The kitchen in this house gone. Power lines under the tree. So pardon the generator. We got to do what we got to do, those of us that have, and those of us that don't, well, that's just the way it is. Yeah, John, it's a mess. I'm glad I survived. I'm walking along a power line down to this one. The road is under all those trees. Turn and look this way, this road's covered in trees. Our neighborhood seems to be getting a lot of attention. I don't know where they're going. Everything's pretty much shut down. Hey James, I'm glad I'm okay too. It was a close call. I was in the very bed that the tree come crashing through 30 minutes before it come through my roof. Guess it's a good thing I'm old and early to rise. What is it about old people and getting up early? Don't know how well the camera picks it up, but way up the street there is another tree down across the street. And we have entirely too many people riding around in the neighborhood that ain't got no business being out. Especially in a neighborhood that's not even theirs. Here goes the railroad. Don't know where they're going. More trees down. The fire department cleared a path so they could get fire trucks into any of these houses. This street here is blocked off by a couple dozen trees down. Early bird gets the worm, stays alive. You bet. Check this out. Tree down. All over in their yard. Another house destroyed. And people out joyriding to see the damage. Trees down over there, buildings destroyed. Mother Nature's fickle. What's going on, OG? We out taking a walk around the neighborhood. All our access points is blocked off to everybody but the fire department. Nobody has any power except for those very limited few with generators, and that's not going to last long because there's not any gas. This is a very old neighborhood. This apartment complex, and this is the small side of it, was a textile mill back in the 40s and 50s and 60s. And all of these houses were employees and management houses. Now it's high-dollar apartments. These things, a studio starts at $1,000 a month. They got 12-foot ceilings. You can't heat them, you can't cool them. Full of humidity. They go up to $3,500 a month. This street here has multiple trees down in multiple places. Power lines laying everywhere. I was talking with the fire chief earlier, and he said with all the devastation in this neighborhood, they were looking at weeks to get power back. I'm gonna tell you, it's been about 60 hours right now with no power. I don't know how pioneers done it. I guess that's why they didn't live to be old. What do y'all think? I look ragged. Hadn't had a bath since Thursday. And unlike pioneers, our little creeks are dry and not big enough to crawl in and get a bath. Yesterday, our little creek was 30 feet above its normal level. And today it's gone. So, if y'all watching and you want to help, I've started a GoFund Me. Maybe help with some repairs or whatever. The link is on my community tab on my YouTube channel. If everybody's hurting, if you can't do anything, hey, that's fine. I didn't want to do it, but I didn't know what else to do. So, what do you think of my little neighborhood? Neighborhood of destruction. Make sure we don't get run over. She's doing best she can do. I've got her moved to the far end of the house and got her in the bed. Got all her stuff moved in there. But it's hard on us, you know. We're old folks. She's paralyzed. She requires constant care, and that's me. I'm the constant care. So, thank you, homesteaders. We're alive. We're just making it the best way we can. But I sure hope that that's repairable. I don't know for sure. I've got to get up there, and it's mighty steep, and start cutting, see if the hole can be patched, or it broke rafters, or from what I could see, I went up, put the ladder down, went up, looked in the attic, and the hole appears to be about the size of a 55-gallon drum, and the ceiling collapsed right in the middle of my bed, and it's in the process, the water damage is in the process of taking the entire ceiling out of the entire house. So you can win some, you lose some. Thank you, WV. We're doing best we can up here. I hope it can be repaired. But if it can't, maybe a little bit of funds will get us in a safe place that's dry and away from big trees. Maybe in another state. Wouldn't that be nice? Get out and see some of my friends. Oh, yeah, I'm going down here in the dark. Sort of dark anyway. If you'll bear with me for a minute. I'm gonna put it up on a tripod and set down here in the building where it's miserable hot. For a little bit. There we go. So yeah, if you can't do nothing to help, and I understand everybody's having a hard time, share the link, and maybe somebody that's a little better off than us can help. But if you can't, I totally understand. I just wanted to update everybody. Got plenty of nice RC cars to get out and make videos with, and no way to get out. No way to charge batteries. Currently, everything's charged, but I can't get anywhere to make videos. My normal spot is about 2 miles down the road, and I can't even get there. It's too far to walk for an old guy like me with a limp and a broken neck, trying to carry a bunch of stuff. I'm sitting here sweating like a hog. So WV says he cleaned up, flood repair, 25 years. Please get out. Within 4 days, black mold grows. Within a couple of days, it's sporing. Yeah. We currently can't get out. There's 3 roads into this neighborhood, and all 3's totally blocked. If it was one tree, I got a chainsaw, a truck, I'd go cut it up and clear a path. But it's just tree after tree after tree. You cut one, there's 5 more behind it. Even the fire department, all they've come in and done was our fire department is in our neighborhood. They come out and cleared the inner streets where if something catches on fire, they can get a fire truck in. That's a good idea, homesteaders. I think I've got some solar lights. I need to get out and drive up in the yard and get them charged. But can't do that sitting here on a live stream. But I'm just kind of overwhelmed with it all, to be honest. I don't know what I'm going to do, how I'm going to get it done, who's going to help me do it. My son, my nephew are coming tomorrow to help get the tree off the house. So maybe they will. You know, they got families too. So we'll do what we can do. I appreciate every one of you for the comments and kind words and prayers especially. And joining with me on this journey. So I think I will shut it off and feel free to share the video, share my community post, and maybe we can make some things work. If we can't, you know, we can't, but we'll try. Love you guys. And that's right, homesteaders. One love RC family. Typically, I wouldn't do a GoFundMe. I've helped in a few, but I would never do one for myself. I feel guilty about it. But at RC family suggestions, everybody wants to help and they want to know how to help. And there's no way they could get here to actually do manual labor help. So I just throw the link up and hope it works. I put a dollar amount I felt was unreasonable, but I know it's nowhere near enough. You're right, OG, it is, but you know, we're old and we're old-fashioned, and we had never asked for any help. We've always made it work, but things is just hard, okay, really hard. The last hurricane took out my truck. Then this one takes out my house. My wife had 2 massive strokes. She's paralyzed. Life's hard when you get old. It's hard. Well, before y'all see me become a blubbering idiot, which is about to happen, I think I'll shut it down. I appreciate all of you.